real live musicians, ladies and gentlemen, here on the show. We are Backtracks from Jubilee Auditorium. Do you know much about this building?
I don't, no.
Home of the Edmonton Symphony.
Is that right?
Do you remember who the first rock and roll band to kind of play with the Edmonton Symphony?
Who was that? No.
Procol Harum.
Was it really?
This was the building.
Was it really?
The very building.
Well, there you go. You see, a man of knowledge you are.
You have an ear for lyrics, you have an eye for the visual, but when you're on stage there, and I was watching you work out, do you still think as a producer as well?
It's a habit. I can't get out of it. It's when I listen to Keith's keyboards, I always hear if all the parts are there, you know. But it's just something we do. We kind of cover each other in a way like that.
Do you?
Funny business. I think all of us, everybody in the band's, you know, slightly critical of the other person. So you know, where's that bass line that you had on the record? You know.
Was that one of the things that kept getting in the way and eventually caused you to all walk in different directions?
No, it wasn't. Well, what happened was at the end of the 70s, I think we just became fatigued. We used to play an average of 180 shows a year. And every 18 months we'd bring out another record. Well, of course, you know, if you do that for 10 years, you end up, we ended up just emotionally, creatively fatigued, physically fatigued. And I think we just felt that it was time to take a break, time to stop. We did at least have some degree of originality at that time, and that I cannot separate it from memories, you know. They are part of my life, they're part of our fans' lives, and now we come to play on tour with them. I think the most powerful feeling is that you can feel people's lives when you play Lucky Man. Somebody will say, oh, you know, I remember what I was doing when I first heard it, or, you know, I remember we just played Budapest in Hungary, and we were playing pictures at an exhibition, and I saw this chap in the front row, and he had tears streaming down his face. And after the show, he was waiting at the back door to get an autograph, you know. And I went outside and I saw him there, and he was obviously distressed, you know. And I got him inside the stage door, and I said, yeah, you know, it's only music, you know. He said, no, you don't understand. And he told me a story. He'd been put in prison for 3 months by the Russians for owning pictures at an exhibition. And he said, I waited 15 years to see you, you know. And all that time, all those memories of being a prisoner and of being suppressed, obviously all flooded back to him with this record of pictures at an exhibition. And it's that, really, that when I hear material from the past, it's those sort of things that make me think it was worth it, you know.
Race into each new place.